On the another Bill for this network show that I'm one of the panel. I'm part of the panel show called The Backyard. It's usually a light show hosted by my man Big Illinois. We usually have a lot of fun on that show, but you know it's kind of hard to have a lot of fun when your community is in disarray like it is at this point. It's a whole lot going on. We talked about some heavy subjects. So let me start right here. As I give you my opinions on these shows, I'm passionate about it, but I'm not angry. I am not angry because the Bible even said, and my mom used to say it, my aunts, grandparents, there's nothing new under the sun. Whether we want to believe it or not, the things that we're seeing on television every week, there's nothing new. I'm not shocked. I'm of an age that I've seen this before. I've seen this before. I've experienced it. I lived through it, so it's not shocking, so it does not anger me. Am I passionate about what I say? Indeed I am. Indeed I am. But it does come off as angry, and it's not. And the thing is, according to W.E.B. Du Bois, if you're a black man or woman in America, and you're not angry, it might be something wrong with you. Am I disappointed greatly? Yes, but I'm not angry. My passion comes across as anger to some, and I get it. But I'm not angry, and I'm not even going to defend my passion. I'm not going to tone it down. And it is what it is. If you can't handle it, I understand. If it's too much, I understand. But I know one thing. We cannot continue to stick our heads in the sand and act as if this isn't happening anymore. That's something that we cannot do. And if you're not angry at some of the things or disappointed or disenfranchised, you don't feel disenfranchised for some of the things you see on TV, I know one thing, you can't turn a blind eye to it and hope it go away. I tell you that. Because you know, we've tried that for 50 years and look at where we are now. But back to the topic at hand. You got people in our community that pretend to care, that actually care, that care and have no direction. And some of these people are more of a detriment to our community than most. Let's start with one of the people who I think actually cares, but he's misguided. And that's our brother Terry Crews. The brother Terry Crews put out a tweet this week that hinted towards if we want to get rid of white supremacy, we cannot create black supremacy. And on the surface, makes him sound like a jackass, and I think he's a dumbass for saying it. But I don't really blame him. I think the tweet was coming from a good place, but we always want to rub the shoulders of our compadres on the other side of the fence, or not even other side of the fence, that are outside of our tribe, culture, clan, family, and make them feel better for the conditions that we've been put in. And I don't think we need to do that. It's like if you roll over somebody's foot, you shouldn't tell them, don't worry about it. My foot is broken, but you're not a bad person. Because you know what? If they willfully ran over your foot, they should be apologizing. Either way, they should be apologizing to you. And you don't have time to make somebody feel better for the conditions that they put you in. Point blank, period. So, whereas I don't think Mr. Crews thought this through, and he's trying to make white folks feel better for the conditions that we've been put in, which is asinine to me. He's one of those misguided people that I just spoke about. Why must people in our community feel like we have to make everybody else comfortable because we're uncomfortable? Like, you hear things all the time. I'm sick of talking about racism. Well, how the hell you think I feel experiencing it every day? If you're sick of talking about it, I'm sick of living it. And brothers like Terry Crews sit around and want to apologize and make white folks feel not so bad for the treatment that we've had. Nah, bro, it don't work like that. It does not work like that. Like my man RC said, Terry Crews said, what Terry Crews said was tone deaf and wrong, but we can't expect actors and entertainers to be activists. Exactly. Man, I wish I had one of those bills like Miss Gigi, because I ring it. He's spot on with that. You know, it's just sometimes, man, you know, I like Twitter, but you know what? I can honestly say I don't think I've ever tweeted anything out that I didn't mean, and that if you read it, you wouldn't have to decipher it. You would know exactly what was on my mind. And Mr. Cruz, it was clear that he was trying to say something, but I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. No time for that, man. How did your grandmother feel? How's her feelings being taken care of? And, you know, oh man, everybody didn't enact white supremacy. Everybody's not dealing with that. You know, this is not my fault. But you know what? If you're benefiting from it, and everybody at this point should know that, then, hey man, those the penalties that you have to pay. If you were an asshole in a younger life, myself, it's certain things people are going to say, hey man, that's just how B is. Even though I've matured, gone past that, I got to suffer the consequences of my previous actions. If my family took down other families or hurt other people, and I'm sitting up high, reaping the benefits of the terrorism that my family reaped upon somebody, I got to suffer that L. It's just the way it is. You know, the sins of the father, ain't that what the Bible say? You have to suffer that, man. And I'm not apologizing for my folks being angry, for being mistreated, systematically pushed out of situations, not having the same opportunities as others. You have to be outside your damn mind, Mr. Cruz. I'm not nobody gets to feel it. If I ain't feeling good and this land of opportunity, if I'm not getting the opportunities, everybody gonna be uncomfortable until we all comfortable. And I think that's the biggest mistake people from our communities make. We make sure everybody else feeling good while we still suffering. We still suffer from post-traumatic slave syndrome. Oh man, that was a long time ago. Get over it. Well, you know what? The next time somebody in your family dies, I need you to get over it. Next time somebody gets shot in your family, you know, get cancer, so get over it. Because that's how we feel when y'all tell us, get over it. Ain't no damn get over it, man. We dealing with it. And when y'all continue to push some new bullshit into our lives every day, we ain't able to get over it. Medical and mental professionals say it takes 10 years to get over each traumatic situation. Now, multiply that 10 years by 400 years. We got 4,000 years to deal with this shit. We got 4,000 years worth of bullshit to deal with. And you want me to get over it. You know, you hear comedians say it all the time. You know, the Jewish Holocaust, never forget. 9/11, never forget. Slavery in America, chattel slavery in America, Jim Crow segregation, Ku Klux Klan, and countless other incidents that happened in our community. Get over that shit, man. That was a long time ago. No, it don't work like that. And I blame Mr. Cruz and others like him who want to kumbaya. It ain't nothing wrong with having white allies, man. All white people ain't bad. And guess what? The white people who are not bad, they understand what's going on. You don't ever hear a bunch of good white folks going, yo, man, won't y'all get over it? Because good people, no matter what culture they're from, understand, damn, man, that's jacked up. Jacked up that y'all have to deal with this. I wish we could help. Or what can we do to help? Or I'm going to do this so I'm going to stand next to you in this fight. I'm going to take some of these bullets for you. Since you probably worn out for hundreds of years of being kicked in the face. You know, it ain't no tell me what to do, because, hey, don't nobody have to tell the Native Americans, people known as Native Americans, what to do. They nobody tell the Chinese what to do or the Japanese what to do. People stood next to them, got their reparations, and it was moved forward. And don't nobody feel bad. Ain't nobody mounting up to fight against that. But when it's us, it's always a fight. We always have to explain. We always have to apologize and make sure everybody else's feelings feel better. So, Mr. Cruz, oh, man, you sound like a damn fool. Black supremacy. See, that's the problem. It's a bunch of dumbass white people in this country that believe that black supremacy is a possibility. We've been around for thousands, millions of years, and we've never oppressed any culture anywhere. Wherever we were, things stayed the same. Nobody was worse for the wear when we left. Everybody improved after dealing with us. See, this is part of the education process in the United States of America, the systemic racism, the things that are passed down like fucking jewels. Because the thing is, I say this to some of my friends in the chat room, people that know me very well, and they've heard me say this 10, 11, 12,000 times. People only accuse you of things that they probably would do on their own. So if you sitting around dissing somebody, oh man, you know people ain't no good, it's more than likely your ass ain't no good. You will steal, rape, and pillage, therefore you think people gonna do it back to you. You sit around and talk bad about people and recruit hate and things of that nature, so you assume others will do the same. So for the inferior people from the white culture that hating people and putting walking up to people and telling them to leave their neighborhoods, how about this, bro? Everybody do 23andMe and find out where you from, and you take your ass back to where you from too. But nobody wants to do that. We want to point fingers and be dickheads about it. And I'm sorry if I'm a little excited in regards to the verbiage, whatever. But no, I'm not. That's a lie. It is what it is. But, you know, it's just, Mr. Cruz, I'm not apologizing to nobody. If your feelings hurt, then your feelings hurt, family. That's how it go. Get over it, man. Build the bridge. Get over it. Like Sister Sabrina, she probably being a little later, like she used to say, build a bridge. Get over it, homie. You know, it's just, man, ain't got time, man. And the next person the next person I will attack, she goes by the name of Candace Owens. I don't mean this in a boogeyman red suit pitchfork kind of way, but I do mean this in every way negative, every negative connotation I can come up with. Candace Owens is a devil. I'm not talking about a boogeyman, some mythical character with a red suit and talking you into doing bad. Candace Owens is a devil in a spiritual sense. She's a negative person. She has nothing but negative energy about her, and she's a detriment to the people that look like me and you. Period. Candace Owens is what is known as a traumatic pimp. She's making money off the trauma of America, whether you're white or black, or you're another culture that's being bamboozled by mainstream media. Candace Owens is pimping you. And I'm gonna request that all the brothers and sisters and the folks who are allies to this show, I need you guys to stop looking at those fucking videos. I need you guys to not engage in anything in which a person is attempting to destroy the fabric of our community, so you can know what she got to say. Just understand, when you see Candace Owens, she's stirring the pot to anger our community, create lies and stereotypes, and enforce the bigotry and discrimination that is at home and comfortable here in America.